All right, so today we are playing Duet Night Abyss. Okay, so Duet Night Abyss is a new gacha game that literally just came out a day ago, and is basically like Warframe plus gacha. Okay, let's be honest, right? Well, can you even consider this a gacha game? Let's get right into the first impression. So off bat, as you see, we are in Duet Night Abyss. As you can see, like you have the jump. People compare it to Warframe a little bit. You also have the Helix jump that you have in the Warframe, which I just never understood. I don't know why they. But here is a Duet Night Abyss. Now this is the only gacha game that's out right now that doesn't have a gacha. It's crazy, isn't it? But basically, we get into how the gacha works, and if I think that is a good thing or a bad thing in the first place. Spoiler alert, it's a good thing. Why would not having a gacha be a bad thing? What anyway? But I don't want to go over there because I don't want to accidentally like activate something. So we're gonna move over here, right? It's like somebody finally got they thing and they got that's tough. But so Duet Night Abyss is a character gacha where, well, to be honest, it's a costume gacha, but it's about you basically being, you know, this benevolent being. Oh my gosh, you got amnesia. Who would have known, right? And you kind of flop through time, which is weird because like at a certain point, I'm not going to spoil anything, by the way, obviously, but at a certain point in story, time advances really quick, and then you go back to where you were at, and then it's just like, what's going on here? Like, why? Like, I was here, but now I'm here, but then I'm here. Like, what's going on, right? So I can't really get into the story too much in this first impressions because I actually think it's actually a pretty decent story. So I want you to go look at it yourself. I played the beta, so I'm kind of like more ahead than like most people. As you can see, some things are really fixed. But anyway, other than that, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I have a 4080 Ti in my computer. I have like a Ryzen, I don't even remember, bro. I know it's a good one, but basically for me, the game runs pretty smoothly. I don't know about for everyone else, but for me, it runs pretty smoothly. I haven't had no crashes or anything. Like I'm chilling. I'm actually chilling here. But anyway, other than that, because I know I saw some critics be like the game is buggy as hell for them, but for me, I haven't seen any bugs at all. Like legit, no bugs at all lately. But who knows? Anyway, other than that part of the first impression, this is where, you know, obviously you get your daily pulls, and then once you hit rank 45, you get a free 5-star weapon, by the way, which is crazy. We have the skins, which we'll get into later. We have the immersive vision, which we'll get into later. The mystic thing, which we'll get into later. The Helix that is already completed. But anyway, that's just like, by the way, to complete that, you just log in on your phone and then computer, by the way. Like, you really ain't that hard. But let's get right into whatever we want to see, the characters, okay? All right, so there is a lot to get through right here. So bear with me, please, okay? So you have attribute, skills, ion, cosmetic, and profile. Okay, attributes is attributes, skills is skills, ion is basically E1 or I1 to 6, cosmetics is cosmetics, and profile is profile. Okay, all right, we got through all of that. Now let's get into the deep part of it. So every character has skills. Obviously, skills is skills. They have 3 different skills. They have a passive, a damage, and then, well, not damage. They have a passive and then 2 other skills. It can be damage, it can be heal, it can be guard. It doesn't matter. It's just it'll be 2 other skills. Okay, everyone has a passive though, obviously. So other than the passive, we also have melee weapons, which any character can use. Like if I wanted to put a scythe on this girl, I could put a scythe on her. If I wanted to put a spear, I could put a spear. And each weapon also has like a different thing. Like when it comes to the dual blades do this when you hold it. Okay, when it's a scythe, I think it spins. I think the scythe and the spear spins. I'm not 100% positive. I'm not clicking over to it because I really already have my ideal setup and I'm not messing it up for you guys unless you subscribe, like, and comment, okay? But it seems like y'all don't want to do that. Anyway, other than that, we also have smite, which is like basically the weapons E system. Then we have a ranged weapon, which, you know, obviously we know what smite is. And then we have the ranged weapon right here. And this is like, this one is a flamethrower. And then when you up in the air and you shoot, you slowly go down. But if you get rid of your gun in the air, you know, you just fall down like a regular person because I guess the gun gives you levitation abilities. I don't understand. But anyway, they never explained this. But other than that, we also have genomes, which is basically Pokemon, okay? We have Pokemon that give you special abilities, like this one increases Hydro for the main character. And then also you have a bag, which is the bag, right? Now, which is a bag of tricks. Like you can like, if I wanted to, I can summon my 2 characters right now. When I'm in dungeons, I can summon the characters I want to summon throughout this wheel when you have them on here and whatever, because that's just how it works. That's how the game works, okay? Now, other than that, I know we're moving a little bit faster, guys, okay? But let's get into the nitty gritty. Demon wedges. Okay, so if you got, I don't know about Warframe, never played Warframe, don't really care to play Warframe, but if you ever played a game called The First Descendant, then you know what this gear system is like. Okay, so basically how this works is you have a certain amount, right? 78 out of 87 tolerance. You have a certain amount of tolerance. This can give you more tolerance. Basically, end of the story. Everything has its own tolerance. Like this right here has a set tolerance. This has a set tolerance, and this has a set tolerance. Now you get gear. These gear is the demon wedges. Demon wedges is certain ones that are super good, certain ones that like be insane for characters. Like as you see, this one has 75 attack with another 75 attack. She's hitting like 448 attack as hydro damage, which is, to be honest, let's be real, it's a lot once you start murking on it, bro. I'll be honest. But anyway, other than that, right? The way the gear system works is you level up gear. You can level it up to 5, but you gotta watch out for your tolerance, right? So the way to combat having a lot like high rated gear and low tolerance is just like The First Ascended. The way it works is when you have a maxed out thing, let's say 80 out of 80, what you'll do is you'll go to the one of the slots, you'll add like, let's say I wanted this to be fire, I will add like the fire flame to this, and then that will make anything that has that fire flame go down. Like most time is 0.5%. I'm not sure exactly how much it is on this one. I know it's like if this was 25 or 24 and it went down to 12, I'm guessing it was 24 and it went down to 12, which means that's 0.5% right there. Half of it goes away because you got that special perk right there or in that slot, which means only that kind of thing would be there. So watch out for what you put right here. Make sure you want to actually like, you know, have that there, to be honest, because you don't want to miss that. And the way you do that is by having these right here, which you get a couple from like just like upgrading characters and doing things, but you can also get more over time, like yada yada yada. Right now, like I got 7 right here for, I'm guessing the 7 is for the gear. Yeah, I thought so. So this, like, you have the weapon ones right here, and then you have the character ones right there. To be honest, just level up some characters and then you'll get them. But other than that, Ascension is Ascension. I don't know like why I would even click on that. Anyway, other than that, that is the gear system in Duet Night Abyss. It's really actually simple if you play games like, I don't know if Warframe does this, but if you play games like The First Descendant, then like it's easy. It's not really hard to understand. But yeah, it may cut some people off guard. But other than the character, we also have so much other stuff in this goddamn game. Like the battle pass, okay? The battle pass where you get a costume of your choice that you can pick with characters looking like that. It's crazy anyway. But I'm really here for the dragon. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm really thinking about getting the battle pass just for the dragon, but I'm not about to spend $10 on the dragon, okay? Mostly everything in here you can craft as well by yourself. And we're getting into the crafting system a little bit later in the video. But other than that, let's get into how the summons work, okay? All right, and let's get into the weapon gacha. Okay, so basically the weapon gacha it's 2. It's an event exclusive and a standard. They did say standards will become like, not, I guess, free / like they'll be available at other times in the time. They'll be available at some other time, right? So you're never really losing out. But the way the banner works is if you pull let's be real, okay? If you pull one of the golds, then it resets. It doesn't matter which gold it is. You can't choose what gold it is. It's just random. Whichever one you pull, you get that, and then the whole thing resets. But look, as long as it ain't gacha for characters, I don't really care. I'll be honest with you. And then we have this right here, which is a skin gacha. Now, this one right here is basically, it's a limited time one, and when it goes away, it goes away. Now, the way this works is, hold on, if I can click on the details, there's a 45% chance to get the actual skin. There's a 45% chance to get the 25, and then there's a 10% chance to get the 50, because the 50 is the rarest one. You'll see why in like literally a couple of seconds, okay? Now, basically this works is there is no pity, aka, well, the pity is 90, but there's no carryover pity. If you pull like 80 pulls here, and then the next banner ends, you lose all 80 pulls. That's it. So the way you want to do this is, I'm gonna be honest, you save up until at least 80 to 85, and then you go spending, because this does give you ones back. But look, once you like, you gotta do 100 to get all 20 of these, right? So you'll do better just getting all the way to 80, spending all the way to 80, and you'll get like 5, 10, 15, 20. You'll get like 20 extra, right? But anyway, other than that, what I would say, me personally, is like literally, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not even joking, guys. Don't pull on this banner unless you know you can pay it. Also, I mean, also, I don't know what the hell Alco is. This is why the 51 is the best, right? Because let's say that you got the 50 gems. You can use that whenever. And guess what? Guess what the 50 gems do? Let's be honest. Guess what the 50 gems do, okay? Oh, and also you have time ones as well, which like will end at a certain time. So, you know, that's kind of fun, but like that's a fear of missing out right there. I don't kind of don't like that. But you could buy this for 50. Oh my gosh, which is a super fire emote, I'll be honest. But other than that, you can literally buy the whole outfit set if you get a 50 ball, okay? Either you get the whole outfit set, you get a 50 ball. That's the best way. But let's say you get 25. You can just buy this, or you can buy this and that. It just depends on what you want. As you can see, all of these are literally for her. It's the same stuff you see in the outfits. Like, as you can see, it's the exact same stuff you see when the full outfit, right? The thing, and you can also customize these outfits as well. The only thing is a 50 would give you all of these, right? Versus a 25 would give you one. And then if you obviously get the outfit, you get all of them anyway. So that's how that works. But you know, other than the gacha system, we have so many other things that you can do. Like right now, we got bonuses where like if you get the Fox Hunter skin, I want to like, because this was kind of confusing to me, so I'm gonna say it right here too. This is only for the main characters, by the way, okay? That's only for the main characters. The one in the, I think in the battle pass is the one for all the characters. Oh, you also buy it outright too, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, now one thing I don't like about the game is, oh my gosh, they have a Levi Ackerman hoodie right now. That obviously this is what they were going for when they made this, by the way. They definitely were going for Attack on Titan. Like, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But anyway, other than that, basically these are hard to get, okay? I barely seen. The only time I seen this is from the what is it called, the mail, because they gave it out because, you know, like, you know, oh my gosh, we hit this milestone. And also the login every day thing. So you want to log in at least like 7 days out of the week when the login event is happening, so that way you can get more of those. These are rare as hell too, because I barely, like, I got up to like 70, but that's about it. I'll be honest, that's about it. Like, I'm barely seeing these either. But you can also get them by leveling these. You can get by leveling up characters as well. So to be honest, it's like max characters out and you're getting them. But like, they are rare. I do wish that they were less rare than they are, because then that's just their way. But at the end of the day, it's not getting characters, so I can see why they're doing it. But they're adding a fear of missing out. I'm gonna be honest, they're adding a fear of missing out. That's what it is. It's like, oh my gosh, do you want this? Do you want it? Well, you don't have it yet, huh? You might as well just spend. Now, the way you buy characters and weapons is literally you spend $50. It's $50 to $60, and you can get a character or a weapon of your choice. That's how it works, okay? Instead of 300, you spend 50. Like, you'll get this, right? And then you'll max it out, and then to get 30 of these is like 32,000 or something like that, right? Like, if we go over here, we go here, and then we go, let's say, oh my gosh, I wanted to upgrade, I wanted to unlock her. There's 2 ways. Okay, well, they not showing it for whatever reason. I don't know what's up with this. Okay, so since I can actually just unlock them, they not showing it, but it's like either 2 ways. Oh, there we go, right there, right? Okay, so when you're summoning, when you want this, look, 45,000 equals 4,500 equals 30. And what is 4,500? 4,500 is basically $40 to $50, okay? And then if you want a weapon, the weapons are, to be honest, is like the exact same price. It's $50 for a weapon. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, if I go to it, oh my gosh, where's it at? Items, thoughts, weapon. $32.80, which is exactly $50, so $49.99 or whatever, right? For one weapon. So I think this is like, one reason I don't gripe on it is because, I mean, to be honest, is either you pay to get your weapon or you grind it out. So you can grind anything in this game, and so you can either pay or grind. Like, as you can see, secret letter, you get the secret letters, you get those. And the way to get secret letters is by like getting like little ticket things, sort of. But those you get a lot of. You get a lot of those. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you get so, like, where's it at? All right, here, cover it right here. Like, you get these, and you get a good amount of these over time anyway. Like, they give you they just be throwing these at you. But the thing is, when it comes to this, you have a chance of getting one of these. So it's not 100%. Like, when you pop one of these and then you go do the mission, you have a chance of getting all of this. Now, the 10 one is like a 10% drop. So it'd be rare. I'll be honest, it'd be rare. It's just like the final, it's just like the first Ascendant, okay? Everything is like the first Ascendant in here. But like, you could have a chance of getting, you know, 1-2 thing, or you have a chance of getting 1-10 thing. It just depends on your luck, to be honest. but most of the time this is what you're gonna be spending these on, and you're gonna be grinding. But anyway, same with the weapon, by the way, same exact things. But yeah, I know I'm grinding on stream tomorrow. Anyway, I meant today, actually. I'm going to be streaming live at GBS Playz. So check in, tune in, and donate your hard earned. Thank you. Anyway, other than that, so this is Duet Night Abyss. And I would show the combat, but it's really no point to. Like, go play the goddamn game and stop being a loser, okay? But anyway, oh my gosh, I fail. We ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, that's Duet Night Abyss. And my impressions on it, for it being a non-gacha, I say like the cosmetic, obviously yes, the cosmetics are like really predatory to a point when it comes to it, because it's like, oh my gosh, like these cost this much money, that's crazy. But at the end of the day, it's not, they're not forcing you to do it, they're not forcing you to buy it. Like, if you want to pay to win, I guess yes you can, but that's really like it's like either, it's kind of like, I don't know how to really pronounce it. It's like you either sit there and you spend your time to get the thing, or you sit there and you spend money to get it quicker. That's about what it is. Same way of any game right now in general, or any gacha, if you want to be like completely honest. You'll sit there and you're either like spend your time to get something, or you'll sit there and you're spending money to get it quicker than like Jeffrey over here or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, other than that, as you see, these are slashes, by the way. These are slashes, you know, fire, oh my gosh, fire, pants on fire. But anyway, other than all of that, at the end of the day, I like this game. I've been waiting for this game to come out, and I actually think this game is actually pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie. Duet Night Abyss sponsor me. But anyway, other than that, no, to be honest, I really do like this game though. This game is actually pretty fun. I like it a lot. I've been waiting for this to come out for like a couple of months now, because I played the beta, and the beta was actually so fire. Where the hell did they spawn at? Did they spawn underground? Oh, they spawned it out there. I was like, what the heck? But anyway, yeah, other than that, we're all gonna go on an adventure, and I see y'all guys in the next video. Make sure y'all guys like, comment, and subscribe. But don't forget that Duet Night Abyss is your favorite thing, and don't forget to add me on Duet Night Abyss as well. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Peace out.